So now you hear it's kind of like, and then it's like, and this is like the main part of the and then it's pitched up, so it's pitched differently. I think this is the original pitch, like this. This is the original pitch, which I love how it sounds like this, to be fair. But then I just pitched it up.
That's kind of your MO.
Yeah, I love pitching up. It's kind of like what I love. So at this point, the sample's already there, and I'm not really in my mindset of chopping or doing anything super crazy. My mindset is like, this has all the emotion I need to make the song, you know, and I'm gonna like build drums around it and like add bass around it. And so that's when you get things that come in. Let me make it a little louder. Yeah, it's funny because like I think it's technically almost like a year ago from when I made it. You remember that time when the money was getting tight, like the first. So it's like I think I made this song before we had those conversations about like, you know, because I was in the phase of like, we've been doing this full time for a year. Everything was like going good. A lot of stuff was going good, but it's like learning how to run a business. That's what I was learning, how to like manage that stuff. So I was just stressed, you know, I was just stressed about everything in a way.
Okay, now we're gonna go into making these kind of short films.
Yeah.
And kind of, what was kind of the purpose of that?
So we had a talk at the beginning of the year about the idea of like connection and wanting to make stuff that could like connect with people, right? So I had like a list of songs and like ideas to make films for these songs. So we started with State of Course, where we had this idea of like, we're gonna drop singles and stuff like that. And with every single, we wanted to be like a fully fleshed out idea of this is what the song represents. This is where I'm at right now. And kind of just like a look into my life, but something really authentic and vulnerable. And that kind of started with the You Have to Keep Going one, the State of Course. So we had already started, and it made sense for Let It Fall to be next, because that was also the plan to put it out. And it just kind of, obviously it made sense and it was planned, but once I had the song, the film or the idea for the film was kind of easy to me, because it's literally what the song is about. It's even during the song, it's like the idea of like tears started falling. It's the idea that when the verses end and I'm saying tears started falling is because we hold in so much in, right? As people, we like go through things and we hold it in. And of course, sometimes it comes pouring out, which is kind of like what the film became about, where it's like being vulnerable and showing that like, man, sometimes things are just not good. Sometimes things are just not okay. Right. So yeah, I'm on the way to Tara Theater for a visionary film festival by 13 Roses. It's pretty crazy, man. Like I literally started making films in January of this year. I think that's when I've made my first one, January or February. But I started really the main journey in January, like learning stuff on YouTube and all this stuff, and to now be, you know, almost like 7-8 months later talking about, or 9 months later talking about, you know, premiering a film at a festival is insane, especially for, you know, kind of where I've been as a musician, always been focused on the music, to now be in a scenario where my music can be shown on the big screen, but also kind of this film that I made that was just an authentic piece from my heart. It's dope, man. It's pretty surreal. My biggest fear is that you see all of me. I hide in plain sight because my shame keeps on haunting me. When I'm all alone, tears flow with no control. I hope you still love me in my loss. Yeah, and I just think it's important sometimes to show
the real things that we go through as people, and an unfiltered look at what my life is like. Sometimes things are just hard for all of us. I think that's just the case with all of us, and I'm learning to kind of break down these walls. And this film was an opportunity for me to do that and kind of grow as a person and learn to be okay with sharing a part of myself, and hopefully people gain some value for it and connect with it. So again, I appreciate y'all watching me ugly crying in 4K. I really appreciate y'all showing love, and yeah, I'm open to any questions. Thank you.
So how have you been able to stay true to yourself and stay grounded through your journey?
That's a good question. I think, I think it's a conscious thing that you have to do. I try to stay grounded as much as possible, and I think it's important to remember why you start doing things. What's like your reason for doing something? And in terms of music, I've always had a goal to be big and do great things. But in terms of these creative outlets, it's really important for me to just do what I really love. And remember, the reason is because I want to share a part of myself with the world. So I kind of try to stay grounded and remember why I do things and not getting lost in the kind of all the success and things that might come.
Being vulnerable is so important. It's so important. And I think that we're not as vulnerable as we can be all the time because the fear. There's this fear that we all have for any reason that we all have in our past. Maybe it's trauma, maybe you got bullied, maybe it's something, but it's fear. And the only way to combat that is to create a space for each other to not feel scared. Stop feeling scared. It's okay. It's okay. I promise you it's okay.
So yes, we just showed the art of vulnerability at the Visionary Film Festival. Shout out to 13 Roses for this event. Beautiful, beautiful night. A lot of people that I connected with, a lot of people that gained some value and just, some inspiration from it. So it means a lot to me that it resonated with people. Yeah, just super excited, super grateful right now. And yeah, it's been amazing.